Hi guys, it's Beta from Honest and Tasty. Today I'm gonna make something so ooey and gooey and oozy in the best way possible. I'm making cinnamon rolls, and these cinnamon rolls were requested by one of my lovely subscribers, so thank you for requesting it. This is my second request that I'm baking for you guys. The other one was a chocolate pudding cake. Oh my goodness, that was good too. So let's make these cinnamon rolls. Oh, by the way, the middle part of cinnamon rolls, always the best. This cinnamon roll is like the middle part all the way around. The first thing that I have is a cup of warm milk. I have a package of dry yeast, active dry yeast, not the instant stuff. And I'm just gonna let it sort of do its thing in here. Let it foam up gently, just a little stir. And then set it aside, let it proof, let it get a little foamy and do its thing while we get the dough ready. Got some sugar in my bowl, and I'm gonna add half a cup of butter to that's been softened. Give it a mix. I'm gonna add in 2 eggs. What I like about this recipe is you don't need any machine for this. You could do it all by hand. You could use a machine. Anyone can make it. Add some salt. Even though it's a baked good, it needs some salt to draw out the flavors and balance the flavors. And then the final ingredient for the dough before we add the yeast mixture is some flour. So I'm just going to mix in the flour little by little. You could also do it all in one go, but it's easier this way. At this point, I use my hand to make sure that it's fully combined. Our yeast has started bubbling up, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of a stir to mix it all together, and then pour that in. Just knead it until it's not so sticky. It's still going to be sticky, but it's going to be less sticky than it is at this point. Now I'm going to put it in a well-oiled bowl. We're just going to cover it and let it rise. My dough has doubled in size, so it's really, really big and puffy. And we're just gonna roll it out. So first, let me just take some flour on a really big surface so that our dough doesn't stick, and then get that dough out. Okay, there we go. Roll it out. I'm going to add half a cup of butter. Get that butter all over. Okay, now for the yummy mixture on the top, I'm just adding some cinnamon to brown sugar, giving it a mix. And I'm using dark brown sugar because it has more of that rich flavor we're looking for. I'm just going to add it all over the top of our dough, all over that butter. And then the butter and the brown sugar and the cinnamon are going to combine to form something really, really amazing. The favorite part. My favorite part, at least. Okay, let's do this. And don't think that you're adding too much of this stuff on top, because it's not too much. It's the perfect amount. Roll it up like a jelly roll, very tight. Be patient with it. Now I'm just gonna let these rise for another 30 minutes or so. Pop them into the oven at 350 for another 30 minutes until they're nice and just starting to become golden brown around the outside edges. Now that the cinnamon rolls are baking in the oven, I've just been making my frosting. Put those on top, and I like to make a lot of frosting because I like a lot of frosting with my cinnamon rolls. And so all I've done is I've taken some butter, some cream cheese, some powdered sugar, salt, and vanilla extract. That's it. and mix it together. And it's beautiful. Guys, I've already been eating the cinnamon roll, excuse me, but it's another taste, please. This is the only cinnamon roll recipe you need. That frosting, man. It is so rich and sweet. And these cinnamon rolls, like I said, they're so soft and fluffy. The middle is so delicious, but the whole thing is like the middle, so it's that much better than any other cinnamon roll recipe that I've ever tried, honestly. I hope that you guys like this recipe. It is now your recipe, and go to honestandtasty.com to find the recipe. It's all also down below. Like the video, thumbs it up if you liked it, and subscribe and comment. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, it's B-time. Now we're just gonna let these rise for about 30 minutes before we pop them into the microwave. Microwave, a nice rock with cinnamon.